Meteorologists talk about wind speed all the time. It's all they talk about, right?
Lately, yeah.
Well, how do they measure it?
All right, so Candace Onicelli is live to teach us all about this in our weather experiment. Good morning, Candace.
Hey, good morning. We do talk about wind all the time and in so many different ways. So last week, we learned about wind direction with our wind vanes, but today we're going to learn about anemometers with wind speed. So this is our final product, what we're going to make today. And here's a list of what you need to get started. So first, 5 paper Dixie cups, 2 soda straws, a pin, a paper punch, tape, and a sharp pencil with an eraser. So of course, an anemometer, that's the instrument we use to measure wind speed. So in creating this, you want to take all your Dixie cups and punch some holes in it. One needs to have 4 hole punches. I only have a 3-hole punch. You make it work. But one has 4 punches, and then all the other cups have 2 holes directly across from each other. This one's going to require a little bit more time, and the step-by-step instructions will be on fox17online.com so everybody can follow along with it. But your next step is to take the straw, one of your straws, put it through 2 cups that have 2 holes, and put the 4-hole cup in the middle, and then tape the outer cups going in the opposite direction. You do this step twice, of course, with the other 2 cups, and then eventually you are taking your push pin and pinning these on the top of your pencil. And then you have your anemometer, and it'll work like this. So there you go. Wind speed with your anemometer, and it all can be calculated. You can calculate how fast the wind speed is going by figuring out your velocity. You have to count how many revolutions or how many spins around the cups make around the one circle. And the easiest way to do that is you want to mark one of the cups with some kind of different color, or even if you have a completely different colored cup, makes it easier for you to count how many spins there are. Now that, of course, takes some calculations. You have to know how big the circumference is, do some dividing by some certain numbers to get your approximate velocity. That equation that you need, that's on fox17online.com too. We won't get into that. But wind is all created by air molecules. So air, of course, is made up of tiny molecules. When air is heated, they move faster and they become less dense and overall have a lower pressure. And then when air is colder, they don't move as fast. The air molecules are tighter together, they're denser, and in a relatively higher pressure. And wind is all created with trying to find that balance between the low and high pressure areas. So lower pressure, that's surrounded by air, that is a higher pressure, that higher pressure starts to move in. And that movement between the two, that creates our wind. And that's then how we calculate wind speed and the wind direction. So the 2 tools you need when we are talking about winds, definitely very cool to create at home. And again, the full list of instructions on fox17online.com.